day 2 of our cruise on the Disney Fantasy. Today we are headed into Nassau. We're not there yet. It's a little after 7. All ashore is until 9:30, so we have plenty of time. But this is a 5-night fantasy cruise with making stops at both the Disney's Islands and Nassau. And today's a Nassau day. We might get off and go in because honestly, we're up early. We're going to go grab some breakfast. I might go to Junkanoo Beach and get a pina colada. I'm not going to lie. Brunch is this morning at Palo, and then we'll see where the day takes us. I believe we have Animator's Palate tonight, so come along, let's do it. But first, you just gotta, come on now. That is stunning. If that's not your sign to book a Disney cruise, maybe the rest of this vlog is. So come along with us. You can kind of see Nassau way off in the distance, but the iPad was just out here with a map, and I was told we're 15 nautical miles from Nassau still. So let's do it. It's another day on a Disney cruise. All right, we made it to breakfast. It's hopping at the Cabanas, little 8-Eleven. Got my coffee. It's the coconut salted caramel ice latte. Delicious. Here's my morning breakfast right now. Dad, how was your breakfast? Good? Very good. I always say, give me today my morning miso. I love miso in the morning, and I like fried rice. And I get a hash brown and a fruit. It's all about balance. And then I have a coffee and a Diet Coke and a water. And you know what? That's on balance, but let's try our morning miso. There's so much tofu in this, which is great. Salty and delicious. And the perfect way to start your morning. Give me today my morning miso. I love this, but it's busy in here for sure. We're like at the back of the ship because we had to find somewhere to actually sit down. But I'm gonna dig into this, and then we'll figure out what we're doing in Nassau. But anyways, time to get some breakfast, drink some Diet Coke. Nothing slaps quite like a crispy Diet Coke on a Disney cruise. All right, we're pulling into Nassau. We came back from breakfast. There's the lighthouse. I believe was in the last year or two. It got pretty destroyed by a hurricane. And that's the new, that looks so ugly. The new Royal Beach Club that's out here. I don't know if you really can see it because of the lighting, but there's just a giant acre. That seems unnecessary. Anywho, just gonna sit out here and watch us pull in. We're back on the ship. We did putz around Nassau for a bit, but honestly, we didn't do much of anything besides essentially walk to Junkanoo, which is like a 20-minute walk, and then walk back. But Palo is in 30 minutes. So just curled my hair, put a little dress on, and it's time to head up to Palo. Yeah. It's a beautiful day though. It was not like that windy, or it was windy. Like the breeze was really nice, and it was a lovely day in Nassau. So I'm sad that, we didn't have anything planned, but I did snag this brunch reservation like 2 weeks ago, and there was no way I was missing Palo brunch because I didn't do it on my last cruise. And it was did I even do it on the cruise before that? No, because I was on the cruise with Colin and Bella. So I haven't done it in a few cruises, and Palo brunch is my favorite. So I'm going to get ready. Let's head out. I am ready for that stromboli, if we're really being honest. All right, we've made it to Palo brunch. The best part here is this is all you care to enjoy. So you'll order at the beginning, and I'm going to take the reins on this one. Since this is my 11th cruise and I'm platinum, this is actually included or free. I don't know, whatever. I think the goal is the antipasto. We're skipping eggs. I guess I get my hatred of eggs from my father. Blueberry pancakes, both soups. A flatbread, I'm going to see if we can do half and half. The calzone, chicken parm, and lasagna. And then we will also do dessert, the bread basket, and almond croissants. So I'm prepared. I have a very loose dress on. I'm ready to go. Also, our server, Sonia, angel. Already love her. That's all I'm saying. Life is good when you start with the bread course. Of course, we had to get the almond croissants. They do other sweet pastries, but honestly, I want none of them. I only want the almond croissant. These are good. And she just said they just came from the bakery. And then the bread basket, my favorite is this situation at the front, this focaccia that has like the onion and I believe it's blue cheese. She literally just said it. Sonia, I'm so sorry. Absolutely delicious, but this is how you start a meal. I tell you right now, these almond croissants are actual crack. Hold on. Sit here for a second. Will you sit? It's a padded table, so I'll hold this for a second. Absolutely flaky and delicious. Please excuse me while I go eat this. Alright, besides bread, the first round has arrived. Beyonce passed with asked for the balsamic on the Parmesan. You will not regret it. It's so good. And blueberry pancakes. We had them last time. They were so good. And it comes with startup. But so far, everything is so good. Alright, a few things have arrived. One, my balsamic grande. It's literally vodka, balsamic, and strawberries. So good. Soups have arrived. You got the tomato basil. I don't know if I've ever had that, because I am a big fan of the celery soup that comes with Italian sausage and focaccia. Croutons. Croutons is the word. I'll give you your soup back, Dad. Thank you for letting me photograph it. But let's try this one together.
A smaller spoon.
Yeah. I feel like I've talked about this so many times. Those spoons in the dining room, especially at Royal Court, are literally like serving spoons. Cheers, everybody. It's good. I don't love celery in general because I don't think it tastes like a lot. I hate celery juice. This is delicious. If you've never tried this, you're gonna need to give it a try. It's so rich and creamy. A little bit of sausage gives it that little bit of like salty, like crunchiness, because it's like brown sausage. And who doesn't love a crouton? I love a crouton. Alright, the next round of things is at the table. One is a pizza. Always know that at Palo, you can do like a half-seeds pizza. So like half one flavor, half another. We got margarita, which I've never had. And then we got the grape pizza, which is not technically on the menu anymore, but you can ask for it. And Sonia even said when she was going over the menu that don't forget about this hidden gem. And then my beloved, the most beautiful looking calzone ever. She's stunning. She's filled. I'll cut her open and show you, but she is absolutely delicious. This is the one thing on the Palo brunch menu that if I don't get Palo brunch, I'm angry about, because I want this calzone. To be frank, I'm not sure how good the lighting is, but it's filled with like peppers and prosciutto and cheese and literally deliciousness. Like, this is a must order. Mains have arrived, and what'd you try to do? Shove your fork into it before I took a video. We got the lasagna, which is delicious, but my personal favorite. Wow, that basil on camera, no notes. The chicky chicky parm looks good, and I am now on my second balsamic grande, but we're gonna dig into this. These are my go-to. The other one she did recommend was the mushroom ravioli. But I'm happy we didn't get it because I still want to do the panna cotta, but both of these, no notes. Little sprinkle of fresh parm and some fresh cracked pepper. Delish. Now, sir, you may eat. Green light. One is the panna cotta. If you've never had this, especially at brunch, in my opinion, is the best. It's light and fluffy and delicious. But this, Carolina made me try last time, and Sonia said this is her favorite too, but it's like a, I don't know, something fluffy and delicious with berries underneath and biscotti on top. And Carolina told me take your biscotti and dip it in and use it like a dip. So let's just for the sake. The reason I tried this panna cotta was Lake from the DCL Podcast told me this is his favorite, and I trust that man, and it is good. Panna cotta count 2 on this cruise so far. All right, Aladdin got out. That was wonderful. I didn't vlog it because obviously Broadway style show. But next up we're headed to Mickey's Color Spin, which I've never seen. It's a deck party. So this means there's 3 deck parties on this cruise. So let's go do it. I love a new thing. This is my, 11th Disney cruise, and I've never done it. So let's go see it.
If you love Disney music, let me hear ya! One more time, I'm Lily. And today we have some very special guests. Dancing is one of our Disney songs. But I think it's time to see if you can dance. On the count of 3, we want to see your best freestyle move. 1, 2, 3.
I swear every stage show is a Zumba class.
Oh, really good at this. And we're on red, and representing red is Minnie Mouse and Daisy Jones. Now, if I know anything about these girls, they love their songs to the heart. Hey, the color crew, I want you to point over your shoulder. You got it, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that was really cute. But now I think it's time for a little Bethany and some live music before we hit dinner. So that's adorable though. What a nice show. And the sun was setting, so the weather was perfect. All right, we've made it to dinner. Dinner tonight is at Animator's Palate. I love it. I do miss, previously when the ship would do longer sailings, they'd have the like animation where you got to draw, but it is Crush tonight, so we will get to see Crush. But there are a few new things on the menu here. There are 2 new salads, there's a new dessert, and that's pretty much it. So of course we ordered the pasta porcettis, and then the 2 new salads, and then I got the pork chop because I do like the pork chop here. And for dessert, it's key lime pie because that's new. It replaced the icebox cake, like the lemon icebox cake, which I know is controversial because people love that one. So we'll give it a try. But honestly, we're still stuffed from Palo, so you know, baby is first. Pasta porcettis. They're good. They're like, I think the word truffle scented is in there, but these are like the star of the show. If you've ever been on a Disney cruise, like there's been Animator's Palate on there, you know about these because these are delicious. And we were gonna split an order, and then she was like, no, I'm bringing these 2. And you know what, period, we will take 2. All right, here are the 2 new salads on the menu. This is a watermelon jicama situation. She says it's very refreshing. I love the colors of this. Like, this is stunningly beautiful. Excited to try it. And the next one is the wedge salad, which I'm always a sucker for a wedge. And I like that the portion is not like ginormous. But so far so good. I am enjoying my soup at the current moment. But this is giving, and the girls that get it, is giving the avocado papaya salad at Boma. This is what this reminds me of, but I'm very excited to try it. I love this. I think this is gorgeous. Let's dig in. All right, we're giving the wedge a go. I'm not trying it in this way, but it does have pecans in it, which I find very interesting. So I love a wedge. Crisp and delicious. Let's get a little nut with the salad. Okay, I can get behind that. That's good. All right, let's try this beautiful, colorful salad. Like, come on now. I'm not mad at that. I will say the watermelon's a little soggy, but like, I'm a fan of this. It's very different. It's not like a salad. It's very much like a fruit cup, but in the best way possible. I would order this again, 100%. This is so light and refreshing. I think especially when you're on a cruise and you eat a lot of heavy things. Like, my dad was like, oh, we should get I was like, I'm going to order all the salads. And he was like, I don't need a salad. And I was like, we haven't had a single green thing all day yet. So, Dad got the pasta tonight, but last night you also got it. And you said more cheese. And she just dropped off the Parmesan cheese at the table. Beautiful. Thank you. Which is funny because this morning at Palo, you said there's no such thing as too much cheese. I did get the pork chop. What?
Two things. No such thing as too much cheese or too much garlic.
No such thing as too much cheese or too much garlic. I got the pork chop, which I had before. The first time I had it, I can't say I loved it. When I got this last year with my mother, we both were like, why is this so good? And it looks dang delicious. It has this like risotto, rice, orzo maybe situation. I could read the menu, but we're gonna dig into this. Both of these are not new. And then we have dessert, which is new, the key lime pie. So on to the meal we go. Finally, to close out the meal, key lime pie. This is new, but to be frank, why does it look so familiar? Do you know when something just looks familiar and you're like, I feel like I've had that before, but allegedly it's new. And I mean, it's definitely new, but shocked my dad didn't smack my hand away because I said I didn't want my own. It's very much like a key lime pie cheesecake. It's good. Interesting though. It's done. We just popped into Ooh La La and I ordered the trio. I got this with Colin and Bella last time because we were like 3 glasses of champagne for $30 and there were 3 of us. We are the trio. But we're just waiting here for live music to start in like 5 minutes and it's going to be Broadway, which is what I'm here for. He did come over and say that they don't have the vintage and that could he replace it with the rosé, and I said absolutely. Moet Chandon, Moet Chandon Ice. No, Moet Chandon, Moet Chandon Imperial, Moet Chandon Imperial rosé. I'm sorry, for $31, it's like a whole glass of champagne purse. 3 of them. My dad is so proud. That's it for this week on the Disney Fantasy. Hope you enjoyed coming along to eat everything with us on the Disney Fantasy. Next week, we are at Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. And remember, because it is the Bahamian election, there is no drinking on the island. So I go on a mocktail journey around the island and I'm bringing you guys along. I'll see you next week. Bye.